I'd like to just welcome everyone to the 10th Annual Critical Themes in Media Studies Conference. This event is sponsored by the New School for General Studies, the Graduate Program in Media Studies, and Parsons, the New School for Design. My name is Katharine Relth, and I'm the conference student chair of the conference. I just wanted to say a few brief words about the conference, and then we're going to get started with a few events. Since the initial conference in the year 2000, Critical Themes has grown into a forum for showcasing research papers from students around the world. This year we continue this tradition of providing a venue for students to present their interdisciplinary, theoretical, and critical approaches to a broad range of media-related issues. So we're going to start off with a 10th anniversary panel that includes Laura Forlano, Sally Gutierrez, and Samuel Tobin, who are three media scholars who will discuss their past involvement in the Critical Themes Conference, as well as present some of their work since they were involved in the conference. And then we'll move into the opening keynote speech by Dr. Lisa Nakamura. So this event wouldn't have been possible without all the members of the organizing committee, a lot of whom are here tonight, who've been with this since October of 2009. They've been a huge asset, and they've really contributed to the success of the conference. And for the past 10 years that the conference has been going on, we've sort of relied on the help of student volunteers who do everything from design the print materials, the programs you're holding, the website, to the selection of the abstracts, to all of the chairs that you're sitting in, organizing all of that. So I just wanted to thank all of them. And also I'd like to extend a special thanks to Paolo Carpignano for his valuable input and support as the faculty advisor for this and every other conference for the past 10 years. Paolo's been sort of the glue that's held this together, and he was part of the very first Critical Themes in Media Studies conference back in 2000. Paolo Carpignano is the senior lecturer in sociology at the New School for Social Research, and is an associate professor of media studies at the New School for General Studies. And I'd like to welcome him up to introduce the 10th anniversary panel and get this, the conference events underway. So let's welcome Paolo up to the podium.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, I've been part of this for 10 years. It has been a long time, and for some reason in our culture, the number 10 is so important to mark chronological time and historical time. And here we are 10 years later. It's really strange if you think about it. If you want to be grandiose, right? It's 10 years, it's 2010. We started in 2000, the first decade of the century, the first decade of the millennium. We could go on and on, right? When we write the history of our conference and the historical place that it has. But anyway, to be a little more modest, I think that looking back 10 years is important to see how the field has changed, how the program has changed, and what great contributions students have made to the university, to this particular event, and to hopefully their life as well. 10 years, probably you know already why this thing came into being 10 years ago. Media studies is a department, was then a department, and a department now that prides itself for being a department that combines theory and practice. But at that time, students could present their production in video shows and in film shows and multimedia shows. But there was really nothing where students could present their textual production, their theoretical production in the old medium of text. And so some students, a group of them that actually came out of a course that I was teaching at that time on Baudrillard. We had a wonderful summer course, and at the end of that, right, Salim? At the end of that, we, some of them got together and decided to create this conference. I would say that once the history of the conference will be written, I'm sure it will reflect the change in the field, the growth of the department and the media concentration in the university as a whole, and also the growth of faculty. If you look at faculty respondents and keynote speakers, you will see over the 10 years how what a great contribution the new school is giving to the field in general because of who is part of the faculty. But also, it is important, I think, to look back and see what happened to the students who were participating in all of this, and that's the purpose of this 10th anniversary panel that we have tonight. Some of the, all of the three panelists tonight were one way or another members of the organizing committee. They were volunteers, they were presenters, and so we celebrate our 10th anniversary with them. I think that's the best way of starting, and that's the way of celebrating this momentous achievement. So I will introduce each one of them briefly, one at a time. Is that all right? So I'll start with Laura Forlano, who is a postdoctoral associate at the Interaction Design Lab in the Department of Communication and Informational Science at Cornell University. She received her PhD in communication from Columbia University in 2008 with a dissertation that was titled When Code Meets Place, Collaboration and Innovation at Wi-Fi Hotspots. She's currently an adjunct faculty at the New School in 3 different programs: Design Management at Parsons, International Affairs, and Media Studies. She serves as a board member of NYC Wireless and the New York City Computer Human Interaction Association. She was a presenter here 2 years ago, I believe. And the title of her presentation tonight is Wi-Fi Geographies, Designing Interfaces and Interventions for Collaboration in Place. Let's welcome Laura Forlano.